think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The Bears moving hastily into hurry-up offense. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Throwing again. Webb. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Austin Hooper as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead.
The kicker on for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
21.
But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we have reached. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
Now this throw caught left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain of 39 that time. That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bears capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. A little 360. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. A little costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Open man Lamb, it's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
26 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
A gain of 4, and it's third down.
Prescott brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Cowboys. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Webb. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 40-yard line. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. And he's able to find Diggs. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Off play action, it's Webb. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Bears push further out in front.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position that...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. The Bears pick it up, but he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down at a nice little gain. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. Again, it's Dillon. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
That's good.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.